Efforts to protect the homeless from the dangerously cold weather we already have, complicated by this year of COVID, obviously. Shelters that can't handle everything need some help. So our Robbie Owens reports tonight that churches across North Texas are jumping in now to fill in some of the gaps.
Renovation Community Church in Fort Worth is a newcomer in the sheltering business.
With how cold it's going to be the next 10 days, we wanted to do something more than just give them clothing.
Deciding that something as simple as a cot in a warm place could save a life. And yes, then there's COVID.
It is a concern. I have a lot of health problems myself, but what's more concerning right now, with several days being below freezing as a high, is that people on the streets are honestly, in the next few days, more at risk of dying from exposure than dying from COVID.
At our Callen in Dallas, rapid COVID testing will allow clients who are negative access to shelters.
Because I'm like an old Ford pickup truck. I freeze real easy.
Levity aside,
we're terrified that some of our homeless friends are going to die.
The bitter cold is a serious concern.
And unfortunately, a lot of the philanthropy on the streets where people just pile up blankets and give people resources in a camp, it enables them to stay in a life-threatening scenario. We would much rather them be in a shelter.
The city of Dallas amended an ordinance that prevented churches from serving as emergency shelters, but still excludes those in the downtown area. Our Callen could be fined for providing overnight shelter. It is a risk leaders say they're willing to take.
There's a lot better solutions than playing politics, especially when life and death are at play. It would be much more cost-effective and more humane to use the money to rent some hotel rooms, to keep someone safe.
If you can, try not to ever be homeless, because it is a rough life.
Robbie Owens, CBS 11 News.